What is your name?
My name's Aaron Broomfield. I'm 38 years old and I'm the founder of Making Change Studios.
What do you do for a living?
So I create provision for young people and adults who have got multiple complex needs. So essentially, if you've been in contact with the criminal justice system, the mental health services, or any public sector service provider, then what we will do is we will try and create a space for you to come and express yourself. And we believe that being creative is such a huge thing for people to do, that we just want to make sure that everyone gets that opportunity to do so.
What do you like doing in the industry?
Do you know what? I like to help people. I think the way I was raised was always to put others before yourself. So I think service is a big thing. So what I like to do is to create places where people can come and smile, enjoy themselves, and really get to know themselves through that. So we like to try and build confidence in that. So when I say what I like to do, I'm originally a writer. So my creativity came from writing. What happened was, when I was young, I was 16 and my uncle went to jail. And I remember writing him letters in jail. And then one time I let my friend read a letter and he went, "Do you know what, this is quite poetic." So in essence, what happened then was I started from writing letters to writing poetry, to writing spoken word, to performing poetry, to making videos, to making animation. And it's just progressed and progressed. And then I thought, you know what, I've learnt these skills myself and I've seen the benefit it had. I've seen how my confidence changed, how it gave me a sense of purpose. So I just wanted to give that to somebody else.
Do you like writing like stories or anything like that?
I love writing stories. I think your imagination is such a potent weapon. I think a lot of the times we undervalue it. Let's say you've never left Birmingham, you know, let's say you've grown up and you've only seen the same roads, or you've only seen certain things. Now, how can you ever change your perspective on life if you've only seen the same thing? Now, I think having an imagination, being able to imagine yourself outside of those situations is the first step for you actually to taking you outside of those situations. So that's why it's very vital for me when we talk about writing, creative writing. Whatever form of creativity it is storytelling, and in those stories you can find truth, and that's what I believe.
What kind of music do you like?
I like all music. If I'm going to be honest, I'm a hip-hop head. I always find it weird as well, because I feel like people who say they like hip-hop have to say they're eclectic because people look down on it, but I am a hip-hop head through and through. But I also value music that's coming up, whether it's grime, drill, garage, house, you know, reggae, ragga. I like it all, to be honest, but I'm a man who thinks that you can find something good in everything. So I might not like a whole genre, but I might like a song. So then how can I say I don't like that genre of music?
What kind of sports do you like?
Oh my God, listen, sport, when it comes to sport. So I'm a diabetic, so my father like really drilled down on me the importance of like health, fitness, sport. So, and my father's very sporty as well, you know, so we've done basketball, football, boxing, badminton. I used to do gymnastics for Great Britain. I'm going to say this with confidence now. Let me play a sport 3 times and I'll beat you. That's just how it goes.
That's all the questions I have to answer.
Thank you, thank you.
Well done.
They were good questions, bro. They were good questions as well. Hello. So, first of all, could you just tell us your name, please? Your name and your age.
My name is James Jarrett Orme and I'm 24 years old.
James, so what first question I ask you is, do you love yourself?
A little bit. You're going to need to like love yourself a little bit, don't you? You can't just like slag yourself off and all that lot. It's best to love yourself, yeah.
So what's your best qualities, James?
I like building things, like out of wood and stuff like that. Lego, really good at Lego. Making furniture, like wooden objects like chairs, coffee tables and stuff like that you put in your house. I'm rubbish at sports, I know that. I'm not really good at that, because I've got a fat belly, you know what I mean? Underweight. But yeah, that's what I'm mostly good at, like wood stuff, like puzzles and stuff like that, and putting things together.
Okay, so if you had a younger James standing next to you now, what would you tell him for him to be happy in life?
I would tell him, I'm honest, in my opinion, I would tell him, like, don't do stupid things in life. You stay away from the drugs, don't go in that car in a crowd of people, stay away from all the dodgy people. Find some like people that like chilled back and actually going to support you through life. You don't want to go mix with the wrong crowd. The sooner you mix with the wrong crowd, your life goes absolutely downhill.
And in the next 5 years, James, where do you see yourself?
With a partner, some kids, and probably in construction.
Okay, that's a good plan. I like a man with a plan. Very good plan. Now, I want to ask you, what is your happiest memory?
Ooh.
Or one of your happiest, if not the happiest?
One of my, I've got a couple.
I want to hear them.
The first one is when I was little, and I was in Weston-super-Mare, and my dad's dad, my granddad, came down on it's like a motorbike, but it's like battery powered motorbike, and we spent the day with each other across the sand and was driving and running people over. My second memory is meeting a special person in my life that actually helped me out a lot and put myself back on the right track, because the track I was on in life was terrible, it was bad, it was not doing any good. That's one of my good happy memories, and basically just spending time with family.
How important is family to you?
Family is really important, I'm honest, because how I see it is they're not going to last, they're not going to last forever, and it's better to spend time with your family while they're here. Because when they're gone, you're just going to feel guilty. You're thinking, oh, I weren't there to spend time with that person. So
there's my 5 questions, and thank you very much, my friend.
Well done, mate. Really good.